Hello guys, Theo here. So I recently put up a video celebrating my 1 year celibacy. Lots and lots of fun. It's very interesting with the guys. Like guys, they can tell because I'm doing so well in my life and have this ripped body. And I seem so confident, they can't really like rip on me for this because they really think, you're alpha if you just have lots of sex and you're beta if you don't. But it's hard to call me a beta, So it's just been a lot of fun with the reactions. Today, since it coincidentally, when I slept with that girl, the last girl that started my 1 year celibacy, I was on this trip with my choir, and I knew that we were living in a hotel, a nice hotel breakfast. So I had decided like a month before I was gonna try prolonged fasting, and I was gonna have my final meal was gonna be a big hotel breakfast, So it was perfect. And I did a 5-day fast. To be honest, because of the fasting I've done afterwards, and I think if there's a tough point, it's usually by the 30 to 36 hour mark. And then of course, if you get leaner, really lean, it can be tough, longer into the fast too. But generally, that's like where you get the withdrawals the strongest, is my experience. But this time, maybe it was because I had thought about it so far ahead. I'm doing this for 5 days in 1 month. I knew it. So the first 2 days were surprisingly easy, and I remember waking up after 48 hours and feeling the ketosis immediately. I had been on the keto diet. I had experienced the ketosis actually, like probably never as deep as you get into it fasting, but I recognize the feeling and the sense of smell. Wow, it's been so great ever since. But yeah, then I experimented with the fasting. I tried up to 5 days. I've never done longer than 5 days, but 96 hours, 72 hours, 48 hours, eating every other day for a month, doing 3 48-hour fasts with just 1 meal in between refeed, trying lots of things. 1 3-day hard dry fast that I did only because I realized if I'm someone who's preaching this stuff, I need some experience with it. Now, I don't generally recommend dry fasting a lot. If you know what you're doing, it can be an awesome thing. I had a great experience with my dry fast, but it's just, if you don't have any medical conditions, it just seems unnecessary, And to me, who trains a lot, it takes a lot more time to get restored, all your energy, and you got to be careful. Being dry is often a reason for injuries, like doing a heavy bench press dehydrated, and you'll tear a pec. But the 3-day hard dry, I will need to do that at some point. I still use snus, Swedish tobacco that you put under the lip, nicotine, and a lot of coffee. That's my main addictions I have left. They aren't big deals, especially since I manage most other things very, very well. But I'd like to rid myself of that. And yeah, that's a cool thing about the dry fasts. Not drinking or even touching water and not eating for 74 hours it was. The toughest part was for sure the nicotine and caffeine, probably the nicotine the most. But after 48 hours, like the physical abstinence was just gone. I felt no need of having this. Like when I finished the fast, I caught myself reaching for the snus, the tobacco in the pocket, but I just realized, I don't have it, and didn't take any. But I bought it yesterday. I never planned to quit it totally then, but I was stupid. I should have reintroduced it, like, okay, now I'll have 1, and then I'll wait for, 6 hours or something before I have the next. But I was in a creative flow. I remember editing videos and stuff, and just using it too much, falling back into the habit. So I need to do that again, because when you get through it was really tough, the first part, but when you get through it, it really works, removing the physical addiction. But so I did experiment with the fasting. Well, the big conclusion, I've already done a video about 10 months of fasting and stuff, and some videos when I talk about Cole, the snake diet, how he's changed, like what he promotes now with the fasting and all, more exercise, less fasting, but still he promotes fasting, and I do too. But the big thing I noticed was that it's really hard to keep building muscle if you do frequent prolonged fasting, because you gotta understand, it's not like the body doesn't just, in the way that that, I ate 500 calories surplus today, now I'm, anabolic, now I'm putting on muscle, but tomorrow I'm catabolic, I fast. Now, the body, it doesn't just change like this. You need to make the body an environment for growth in a, you know, bigger picture. So when you put on muscle, you can probably get away with doing some prolonged fasting still, but it can't be too frequent, because the body doesn't get fooled that you eat a lot on one day. You know, you have to eat a lot for a few days at least, and then the body's like, okay, we're getting a lot of energy, we can build muscle, you know. But if you do the eating a lot one day and then fasting for 3 days, I mean, it's not gonna focus on building muscle. It's gonna focus on surviving, you know, eating fat, you know, saving energy, and turning the metabolism down, trying to make you not move. Yeah, but so that's kind of what I figured out during the first half of this year fasting. I really tried to figure it out. I think it works with it. I have a video called Prolonged Fasting and Bodybuilding, and it's like, I say that if you eat in the 8-hour eating window for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then followed by a 72-hour fast and repeat, that I probably think would work, and it's about what I'm doing right now. Yeah, but you know, it's unstructured. I mean, I will do the prolonged fast. It will never go more than a month before I do it, but you know, I don't decide it like, oh, in 16 days it's time to fast. Yeah, but yeah, what more can I say? It's been a good year. I mean, the fasting is awesome. It's really incredible getting into the fitness stuff, all the ways of losing fat. No, you need to do HIIT cardio. No, if you eat keto, you don't even have to count calories. You'll just lose weight. Oh no, you need to eat lots and lots of meals, 5 or 6 meals a day, but be on a caloric deficit. So many ways. I mean, of course, all of these can work, but it's incredible that it turned out that all you had to do was just not eat. And the big thing that I was reminded now, we'll end on this. This is, I think, apart from, you know, you can look all this science stuff up. Yes, you get a growth hormone boost when you fast. Yes, the immune system gets kind of reset. You know, weight loss. But the big thing I think about fasting is it makes you realize in this world we're so addicted to material things, so many things and stuff we think we need, and so many, because we don't really face any real danger. We don't go out and have to kill an animal to survive, or you know, just kill an animal maybe to protect ourselves or anything. We just, to get food, you go to the store and you give them, you put your card there in a little machine, and now you have food, you know. Everything being so easy for us, the comfort, we're not used to this comfort, that the things people worry about is like, oh, I see that person I kind of know, oh, I wonder if they're gonna say hi to me when I pass by, you know, oh, I wonder if that person at work likes me or not. I mean, it's not like I can get anything out of this person liking me, or I don't see this person at work a lot, but it kind of felt like he doesn't like me. Oh, you know, all these minor insecurities and worries. When you do the fasting, this is one of the best things. When you haven't had food for several days, things like this just can't be a problem. It's like, I haven't eaten for 72 hours, but the thing on my mind is like, oh, I see this person, are they gonna say hi to me? You know, this is this is what I was reminded of after eating daily and bulking for a while, a little tired of the fasting because I did it so much, and then so happy, starting to gain muscle a lot quicker than I have in a long time. You know, I wasn't over fasting. I knew I was gonna do it, but I was happy and not focused on the not fasting, the training and bulking part. But when I started fasting again and cutting, I was reminded of this so clearly. When I did the cut I did now with the prolonged fasting, you know, do you know how you feel like your life has like eras? You know, sometimes you know, it's kind of a stressful time, I work a lot or whatever it might be, or like now it's good times. Since this happened, everything has just been great, you know. And since the fasting began, like I had kind of not a bad era, but a little stressful. Lots of, you know, education to become a personal trainer, looking for a job, getting used to the job, getting clients, you know, some stresses there. And when I did a fasting again, I went right back into Zen mode, feeling like $1 million, you know. So yeah, that's a little random summary I have so many videos when I talk about fasting, and especially conclusions after having done it for a longer time, but that's just a little, since it is, I have had my 1-year anniversary of fasting too, I thought I might just talk a little bit more about it. So please, if you like this, please subscribe for more content about fasting, fitness, building the muscle, I can't see, I don't have any glasses, hope it looks good. Healing yourself for spiritual trauma, your parents, they destroyed you. I'll link the video here, you can see for yourself. Please like the video to help me out, and I will see you guys later. Peace!